Hey guys, welcome to Legend X Studio. This is day 6 of making it work transform. So this is our final day of using the Ditto team. And so far, the water grass pledge hasn't worked so well, but Ditto has been really nice in this team. And another cool Pokemon that I wanted to point out has been Yanmega. Yanmega's been really helpful with the Hidden Power Ice and being able to outspeed Landorus. And then, it survived an Ice Beam from Cresselia last game. So that was also a huge kind of cool thing. So it's frail, but at least it can survive Ice Beam. I don't know if the Cresselia wasn't that high in special attack or what, but, that was pretty cool. Anyways, today we're just going to jump in, try and go for 2 wins, and yeah, let's go out and bang with this team. So first opponent of the day has a team of Metagross, Rotom Wash, Talonflame, Scrafty, Mamoswine, and Sylveon. So I want to say generally it's a slower looking team. However, Metagross is their most likely Mega since it's the only Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Talonflame is their speed control with Tailwind. Mamoswine could be Choice Scarfed. So I think Heatran is pretty important here. It deals with Metagross well, Sylveon, Talonflame. So that's an important Pokemon to bring here. Let's see. I'm a little worried about the Mamoswine because I don't know if it's Choice Scarfed or not. So if it is Choice Scarfed, it could be a bit of an issue for me. Maybe, I think Scrafty's the likely lead here. So I want Heatran in the back. I could possibly lead with Venus or Greninja. Maybe set up the Pledge combo though. Venusaur is important here to deal with Mamoswine and Rotom, however Talonflame's an issue. They could lead with Talonflame. I think Talonflame's actually a likely lead. So right here, I may want to lead with Garchomp, Heatran, have Venusaur in the back, as well as... Do I want Ditto? Yes, I think I want Ditto. So I'm going to bring those. They lead with Rotom Wash, Talonflame, so... Not a horrible lead for me, however, not the best. So right here, Rotom Wash is actually a very good Pokemon against my opponent. So I'm just going to go for a Rock Slide and transform, send out my Ditto to transform into Rotom Wash. So I'm going to withdraw Heatran because I don't want to lose Heatran yet. He's very important to dealing with the Metagross they may have in the back or the Sylveon. So I'm going to keep him in the back just in case. So I switch out my Heatran for Ditto. Ditto transforms into Rotom. They actually do U-turn with Talonflame onto my Garchomp, so they receive quite a bit of damage. And I missed the Rock Slide and Sylveon, but they go for the Hydro Pump on Ditto, and I am fine with that. So right here, actually let's see what moves Rotom has. So Rotom has not a bad moveset. I'm going to... I could go for another Rock Slide, although it's not going to do too much damage. I could even switch into Venusaur, which actually is looking like a pretty good move here. So I'm going to... I want to keep pressure on, so I'm going to keep Garchomp in. I now know the Rotom has Will-O-Wisp, so I want to make sure Garchomp doesn't get burned, and I'm going to just do a Volt Switch into Sylveon. Just get some damage off so I can KO it next turn, and I'm going to switch into Venusaur. So they do Volt Switch on my Venusaur. Not too bad. So they're probably going to send in Talonflame now. Ooh, this is turning into a tricky game. Okay, so we're probably going to send in Talonflame. So next turn, I could go for the Rock Slide. protect, hoping for the KO, and then just sacrifice my Garchomp to take out that Talonflame. However, they may go for a protect on Talonflame, which would be bad for me. And I need Venusaur, so yep, they're sending out Talonflame. And then they do Hyper Voice, not doing too much damage to me though. And the Sylveon actually has leftovers, so it probably runs Protect. So I'm just gonna go for a Rock Slide here and switch Venusaur into Heatran. I don't want Venusaur accidentally being taken out. They do go for the Brave Bird, so that's good for me. I get the Rock Slide off, knocking out the Talonflame. Does some damage on Sylveon. Hopefully I get the flinch. Nope. Garchomp goes down. Okay, well, Garchomp basically did his job. And Heatran didn't really lose any HP from that Hyper Voice, so that's great. Now, I'm going to send in Venusaur. So, I know they have Talonflame, Rotom Wash, and Sylveon. I think they have Metagross on the back as their Mega. So they probably don't have Mamoswine or Scrafty. So, Heatran here is in a pretty good position to sweep if I can get rid of that Rotom. So we're just waiting for them to send it out. If they do have Mamoswine or Scrafty, that will be a bit of an issue since Heatran is kind of the thing that... Oh, they do have Mamoswine. Okay. So, wasn't expecting that. I'm gonna go for the Mega Evolve, and Venusaur probably can't take like an Earthquake. Can Grass Pledge knock out Mamoswine? I don't think that's enough power to knock out Mamoswine. So I'm just gonna go for a Giga Drain on Mamoswine and protect my Heatran to kind of see what they're gonna do. So they protect their Sylveon, great for me. They go for an Earthquake, not too good, but Venusaur survives. I get the Giga Drain off, and it's a crit. I knock out Mamoswine. How fortunate. I don't know if that was a choice scarf Mamoswine. Okay, so that was very fortunate. I was kind of thinking Giga Drain would take 2 turns, which would have been an issue for me. So I know they didn't bring their Mega now, so yeah, so they didn't bring their Mega, so Venusaur's pretty good at just sweeping my opponent now. Right here, I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb on, Sludge Bomb on Sylveon and switch Heatran into Ditto. I transform! So they are actually protecting Rotom. So that's good for me. I didn't attack Rotom because I was kind of thinking they might protect, so I didn't want to take that chance and let them take a let them set off a free Hyper Voice. So I was kind of making the most effective move for that turn. So now I'm in a good position. I'm just gonna Giga Drain that Rotom and Volt Switch it. So I got the Volt Switch off, does a good amount of damage. I'm sending in Heatran. They do Volt Switch on my Venusaur, not doing too much. And then I just Giga Drain, knock them out for game. So, game 1 win. We're just going to jump into another game. Yeah, if that Mamoswine would have actually survived that Giga Drain and not taken a crit damage, then I would have actually had a bit more difficult game. Okay, now we're seeing a mirror match. Sorta. So they have Yanmega and Garchomp like I do. So Lopunny is a pretty threatening Pokemon due to its speed and power. What do I want to bring here? I think Venusaur is important. Well, is Venusaur important? I think, I don't know. Heatran's important here because it deals with Yanmega and Ferrothorn pretty well. However, it's threatened by Garchomp and Lopunny, so maybe I want to lead with Yanmega Heatran, kind of threaten them. I want Venusaur because it's my Mega and it does fairly good against most of their Pokemon. This is a tough call. I'm gonna lead with Venusaur. Venusaur. What could they lead with to counter me? Could lead with Rotom Heat or Garchomp. I kind of think Yanmega would be a good option here. And then Ditto. Well, maybe not Ditto. I don't think Ditto's a good option in this game, so I'm gonna bring Venusaur Yanmega. I want Greninja to be, because it can get off a lot of damage on Garchomp or Rotom Heat. And then for the last Pokemon, do I want Heatran? I want to bring Ditto. I'm bringing Ditto. So they send out Yanmega Garchomp. So mirror match almost. I could go for... What do I want to do here? So Yanmega could A, attack, or B, protect. Will I survive if they do protect? I think so. I'm going to Mega Evolve, protect. Well, yeah, I'm worried about Garchomp doing Rock Slide. Garchomp does the Rock Slide, it'll be a bit of an issue for me. I'm gonna go for a double protect just to see what they're gonna do. So I go for a double protect. They go for the Rock Slide and Air Slash. Okay. So Yanmega gets the speed boost. So I wanna preserve Venusaur for later. I'm gonna switch into Ditto and do Hidden Power Ice on the Garchomp. Hopefully it's not Focus Sashed. I wonder what aim the Yanmega has. Mine has Life Orb, so they may have Focus on their Yanmega, maybe Yachiberry on their Garchomp, which would not be good for me. So yeah, they're just taking their time to pick a move. They actually switch out their Garchomp into Ferrothorn. I transform into Ferrothorn. They do Hidden Power Ice on me. We're both Life Orb Yanmegas. So it looks like we're speed tying because, well, no, theirs could be a modest. Theirs could be, so my Yanmega is modest, so theirs could be timid. That could be why they're outspeeding me. I'm gonna go for a Gyro Ball on Yanmega. And do I want to go for the protect? Yes. So I think I should have brought a Heatran here because I don't really have a good way of dealing with that Ferrothorn. So Ferrothorn here could go for Leech Seed, which wouldn't be too good for me. So we're both going for protect. I guess it's kind of an obvious play. They go for a Power Whip on my Yanmega trying to knock out, but it's not good enough because I use protect. Okay, so can I Leech Seed that Ferrothorn? I don't know. This is something I should know. Nope, they're immune to that move. I cannot do it to that Ferrothorn. Okay, I'm gonna Gyro Ball, the Mega, and switch into Venusaur. They go for Bug Buzz. Ooh, doing a lot of damage. Get Gyro Ball off, knocking out Yanmega. Great for me. Okay, so in the back we know they have the Ferrothorn. So they send out Ferrothorn. So right here, what do I want to do? So Ferrothorn I probably want to leave till the end because I can't really do too much to it. I could try and attack it, but it won't do me much good. I could also go for the Leech Seed on Garchomp and Giga Drain it. Nope, they're going for the Protect. Obvious Protect. Okay, my Venusaur is now down. So I am going to send out Yanmega. I'm going to go for the Gyro Ball on Garchomp and just protect my Yanmega. So I really need to bring that Heatran. That Heatran was very important in dealing with the Ferrothorn, and I kind of just spaced on it. I think earlier I said I wasn't going to bring Ditto. So I think it would have been better if I actually did not bring Ditto and put Heatran in instead, because Yanmega and Greninja are kind of frail, so they're not going to do too much. My opponent here may go for like a Rock Slide or an Earthquake. Although if they Earthquake, they could damage their Ferrothorn, so it's more likely they're going to go for a Rock Slide. They do go for a Rock Slide. Trying to take out my Yanmega. I get Gyro Ball off on Garchomp, but Rough Skin does hurt me. So now I have the Speed Boost. So right here, they could actually protect this turn, which wouldn't be great for... Oh, I know what I can do. I can go for Gyro Ball. Well, no, I'm the same speed as Ferrothorn, so that's not going to do me any good. I'm going to Leech Seed Garchomp in case it doesn't go for an attack. And then I'm going to just go for an Air Slash on that. Actually, yeah. No, I'm going to Gyro Ball Garchomp. If it doesn't protect this turn, it's going out. Then I'm going to Air Slash that Ferrothorn. So I'm going to get the Air Slash off. Does good amount of damage here. Great for me. The Ferrothorn actually flinches. So right here, I'm sending out Greninja. So right here, I can Leech Seed the Garchomp and try and take out the Ferrothorn. Yes, I will going to Leech Seed it and Ice Beam the Ferrothorn. I'm holding Focus Sash, so if I go down this turn, at least I'm going to be able to sit around for a little bit longer. They actually do Earthquake. Doesn't knock out Greninja. I have Citrus Berry, so my HP comes back. And I missed the Leech Seed. So I'm going to go for Gyro Ball and Garchomp. And just protect my Greninja to hope things go okay for me. So I protect, I turn in normal type, they go for the Rock Slide. I knock out Garchomp. So they don't have Lopunny. They don't have Lopunny, so they have a Azumarill. Oh, that's so good for me. So I'm just gonna Leech Seed it And actually, I'm gonna go for the power up, trying to knock it out. And I think they're gonna protect this turn, so I'm just gonna go for water pledge on Azumarill. They don't protect. They do play her off, and since Ditto transformed, he copies Azumarill's ability. So now I knock out Azumarill. They do Gyro Ball, knocks out my Greninja. Now it's a battle against Ferrothorns. Oh boy. I'm going to protect. So right here, I'm not in a good position. So I'm going to Power Whip. Hopefully I break the speed tie, get the damage off first. Then they do Power Whip. Yeah, this isn't looking great. Not too much damage, but they do receive Rocky Helmet damage. Get Power Whip off. And Ditto goes down. So that was a really cool game. The turn where Azumarill came out, I guess it was, I was thinking they may Aqua Jet my Greninja or may even protect Ferrothorn. So to get some free damage off, I wanted to just go for the Water Pledge on Azumarill, but I guess it would have been better to Ice Beam Ferrothorn just to take it out, and that would have ensured me the game. So yeah, could have thought that through a little bit better. Didn't. Oh well, I'll make some improvements so that kind of stuff doesn't happen again. And you know, when you want to get better at Pokemon, you just gotta make improvements and keep going. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in to day 6 of Making It Work Transform. I enjoyed using this team, and I hope you guys did too. I'll be posting a new team for the next week of battles we're gonna do, and hopefully you guys like it. So I'll see you guys later for the new team of Making It Work.